Welcome back to Warcraft 3 Reforged, a kingdom divided. The next evening, somewhere in the Tirisfal Glades, the Banshee Sylvanas arrives at a secret meeting.
Lady Sylvanas, we are pleased that you came.
How could I not? For some reason, I no longer hear the Lich King's voice in my head. My will is my own once again. You Dreadlords seem to know why.
We've discovered that the Lich King is losing his power. As it wanes, so too does his ability to command undead such as you.
And what of King Arthas? What about his powers?
Though his rune-blade Frostborn carries powerful enchantments, Arthas's own powers will fade in time. It is inevitable.
You seek to overthrow him, and you want my help to do it.
The Legion may be defeated, but we are the Nathrazim. We'll not let some upstart human get the best of us. Arthas must fall.
The Lich Kel'Thuzad is far too loyal to betray his master. But you, on the other hand...
Hate him. I have my own reasons for seeking vengeance. Arthas murdered my people and turned me into this monstrosity. I may take part in your bloody coup, but I will do so in my own way.
I, for one, do not trust her. Her heart is still elven. She will never side with us. Don't be too hasty. She has great spirit, but her hatred for Arthas will ultimately serve our cause.
Agreed. Well, if that's settled, let the festivities commence.
Chapter 2, Flight from Lordaeron. The next morning, on the palace grounds, King Arthas and his majordomo Kel'Thuzad discuss the Lich King's dire warnings.
So the seizures have been getting worse?
Yes. With my powers drained, I can barely command my own warriors. The Lich King warned me that if I didn't reach Northrend soon, all could be lost.
Fear not, my king. Everything is being prepared for your departure. The ships are waiting at the coast, and...
There's been a change of plans, King Arthas. You're not going anywhere.
Assassins! It's a trap!
You should never have returned, human. Weakened as you are, we have assumed control over the majority of your warriors. It seems your reign was short-lived.
There are too many of them, my king. Flee! Escape from the city! I'll find my own way out and meet you in the wilderness.
All right, Lich. Good luck.
Okay then,
For the Lich
let's
King.
get out of here. So this is the Lordaeron throne room. If only the...
This is more
Our
like
master Kel'Thuzad sent us to aid you. Our new skeletal mages will make short work of the rebels.
Very good. We'll need to move quickly and find any others still loyal to me. We're going to need all the support we can get. Frostborn hungers. You will know endless torment. Finally. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last.
Alright,
Frostborn
so a tome of
hungers.
agility and a
Tread
tome
lightly.
of intelligence.
Finally.
Alright, very good.
Frostmourne hungers.
Let's keep at it.
Inventory is full.
This is more like it.
Abominations.
At last.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me around.
This better be good. Let darkness guide
Tread
me.
lightly. Speak, fool. What is it now?
I'll need more units.
Speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack. Inventory is full.
This is more like it. Finally.
That
Frostmourne
will prove
hungers.
very useful in this
At
particular
last.
context.
What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
The dead shall serve.
I'll make sure you suffer. Speak, fool. What is it now? Finally. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly.
What does the shadow will? As the
No
shadow
one orders me
wills.
around. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
The restless dead await.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
This better be good.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. At last.
We done waiting.
This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly. Tread lightly. Finally. What is it now?
So the Dreadlord, the Insurgents, and their forces are going to be exterminated one
This
by
is
one.
more like it.
What should I draw?
For the Lich King.
The mana pot.
Frostmourne hungers.
There's going to be other useful items though, of course.
Finally. Faithless coward. This is more like it.
What we do.
Speak, fool.
The restless dead await.
Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Alright then.
Finally. I'll make sure you suffer.
Oh shit.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? You will know endless torment.
Wake him up.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer.
The restless dead await.
What is it now?
The dead shall serve.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. At last. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers.
I know. The rebels nearly had us, King Arthas.
I would not leave my subjects to be slaughtered by this rabble.
Then we shall stand by you till the end.
No one orders me around.
This better be good.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. first. What is it now? At last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it.
Inventory is full.
At last. No one orders me around. Finally. You will know endless torment. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like I have need of your abilities, little shade. Will you help me?
I live only to serve you, King Arthas.
I'll wait.
At last. For the Lich King. Now, Frostmourne. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Tread lightly.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around.
Inventory is full.
What is it now? Finally.
I'd say the extra armor they give in the attack
last.
speed.
Finally.
Armor is more important for him right now.
Speak, fool. What is it now?
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly.
The restless dead await. Let darkness.
I have need of you warriors. Come with me. At
Inventory is
last.
full.
Speak, fool.
This is probably better
Frostmourne
than the Staff of
hungers.
Reanimation. And I don't think you can...
The Dreadlord's guards are stationed outside that armory. If we can fight our way past them, we could commandeer the meat wagons held inside. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
Intrigue.
Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me.
Tread lightly.
This better be good.
This is more like it. At last. I call upon your loyalty. Will you serve me? Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally, some firepower. These will help us with the main gate's defenses. This is more like it. At last.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly.
This better be good.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Finally.
What we do?
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
We don't
Speak,
wait.
fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve.
Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
What does the shadow will? As the shadow will.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly.
What needs revealing?
Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Well, that's an orb of venom.
Finally.
Take that.
The restless dead await.
This is more like it. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Finally. Ah, at last. What is it now? Finally.
You there. Will you not stand by your king? I shall be your
Tread
eyes.
lightly. Finally. This is more like it. Speak, fool.
Well, that's
Frostmourne
a
hungers.
tricky one, isn't it? Ring, orb, staff. For that pendant
Tread
of energy.
lightly. This is more like it.
But it's just 150 mana, I can live
Finally.
without it.
This is more like it.
And I will.
Ah, at last. Finally.
You will know endless torment.
I'll make sure you suffer. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead shall
What is it
serve.
now? Ah, at last. This is more like it.
These piles of corpses will serve us well.
We can reanimate the bodies and bolster our forces as we move. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. What is it now? Faithless coward. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. You will know endless torment. Frostmourne hungers.
What needs revealing?
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Faithless coward. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Alright, let's break through those doors.
Frostmourne hungers.
There's going to be more units there.
No one orders me around.
What needs revealing?
But first, I do want to clean house.
Ah, at last. You will know endless torment. I'll make sure you suffer.
Don't touch my sheep, says the abomination.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. You will know endless torment. Faithless coward. This is more like it. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one orders me around. Finally. Speak, fool. Must be. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. No one orders me around. Finally. For the Lich King. Faithless coward. This is more like it. No one orders me
restless
around.
dead await.
Must be moved. What is it now? Finally. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve. This
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? What is it now? At last.
the dead shall serve. What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. For the Lich King. This is more like it. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around.
Dead shall serve. What does the shadow will?
Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. At last.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally. Tread lightly. Now, Frostmourne. At last. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne.
King Northrend, slay, rend, feast.
No one orders me around.
All right, I'm going
This
to
is
try
more
and
like
draw
it.
the big
Frostmourne
abomination.
hungers. Finally. Frostmourne
Well, I got more than I asked
serve.
for.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Glory to the Scourge. Frostmourne hungers.
For the Lich King.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. What does the shadow
I was wondering when one of these guys would actually use.
What we do?
This better be insufficient now. What does the shadow will? No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
This guy's pretty dangerous.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Finally. This better be good. This is more like it. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. The dead shall serve. This is more like it. What is it now? Speak, fool. Faithless coward. Speak, fool. What is it now? We have no time for this. We must find our way out quickly. You have my thanks, ladies. But where is your mistress? Where is Sylvanas?
She sent us to find you, Great King. We've come to escort you across the river. Once we cross it, we'll take refuge in the wilderness. This is the place, sisters. We'll rest here, Great King.
Why here? We've got to find Kel'Thuzad before we...
Come to my side at once. Obey.
What is happening here? Sylvanas.
You walked right into this one, Arthas. It's time to even the scales.
Traitor! What have you done to me?
It's a special poisoned arrow I made just for you. The paralysis you're experiencing now is but a fraction of the agony you've caused me.
Finish me, then.
A quick death? Like the one you gave me? No. You're going to suffer as I did. Thanks to my arrow, you can't even run. Give my regards to Hell, you son of a bitch.
Back, you mindless ones! You shall not fall today.
This isn't over, Arthas. I'll never stop hunting you.
The effect of her arrow will wear off in time. All the preparations for your journey to Northrend have been made.
You have been a loyal friend, Kel'Thuzad. I don't know what the future holds, or if I'll even return. But I want you to watch over this land. See to it that my legacy endures.
I shall, King Arthas. I shall.
Alright, Costin here, signing out. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more.